Hello! There's a new map in Phasmophobia, and as seems to be the case, since the last time they released a new map, they released a secret badge. They have released a secret badge for this new map, Nell's Diner. So, I'm going to walk you through how to do it, just like I did the last one. Let's get into it. All right, so in the truck, what we're gonna want is the UV light and the flashlight and an empty hand, which we will utilize. All right, so what kind of lighting did we get here? All right, just darkness. All right, it's actually clear. There doesn't seem to be any sandstorm going on. Cool. We'll be back to this soon, but we will first step to going into the getting the secret badge is going into the diner, obviously. And we're gonna go through here just so we can show off the map a little bit, and coming around this corner, and we're gonna go into the employees only section, and we're gonna go over to the office. In the office, and I'm gonna walk you through, like, there is a shortcut. Like, if you're doing this multiple times, there is a shortcut, and I'll explain that in a second, but I'm gonna pretend like we know nothing about this, all right? So if we take the UV light and look at the board, we will find that there is down, up, right on this post-it note. That isn't there, normally. It's just a remember, but then there's nothing under it. So UV light is the key here to making, being able to see the arrows. Now, what do those arrows mean? That's a great question. And we investigated it blind yesterday in the live stream. So if you want to see that, you can go check that out. But I'm going to walk you through our findings. There's a safe under here. That safe has a GUI for a number keypad. You can input numbers, submit. Oh, nope, nothing. Didn't work. Right? So the key is to figure out what the code is. I already know what the code is because we figured it out, but I'm going to walk you through how to find that code. Now, it has everything to do with these arrows. The down arrow, the up arrow, the side arrow. Those correspond to numbers. Now, how do you know which arrow is what number? Well, you have to find them. And we're going to do that right now. So, walking out in this direction, we're going to come around the corner here. This is actually probably the most difficult number, but it's also the closest, so I'm going to just show you this one first. There's a right arrow. You remember, the third arrow was a right arrow. The right arrow, if you follow it, is pointing at this 5 here. So that right arrow corresponds to the number 5. All right, so that's the third number. So something 5. And we're gonna come out over to the sign, because at the sign there is an up arrow pointing at a 1. So as you might remember, it's down, up, right. So now it's down 1, 5. Now, of course, you could just brute force it and just figure it out at this point and find out what the last number is. But I'm just going to show you where the last number is. And the last number is right over here inside the diner. Maybe this one's trickier, actually. So what you got here is a road sign with a down arrow that is pointing at this 4. So the code is 415. So if we go back to the office and input the code, the safe should open. Hopefully I'm not suddenly wrong. No, I've tested this multiple times, so I know this should work. 415, submit. It plays a little jingle, and what? Okay. Little bit of a glitch. All right, there we go. The safe opens. In the safe, there's a debit card. You know what we do with debit cards? We get money. Let's go get some money. Where can we get some money with the debit card? Well, I walked past it intentionally earlier, so you may have seen it. There's an ATM machine right here. What you do is you press the use button, which in my case is F, for a PC anyway. F, and then you let go, and it puts the debit card in the ATM, and $1 appears. There's an entire dollar on that debit card. They apparently are not making a whole lot of money on that card if we can only get $1 out of it. But I'm digressing. Next step is we go over to the Mr. Sprinkle machine. Also, is the power on? I guess the power is on, right? The ATM machine worked, so I didn't actually think to check that. Anyway, I'm clearly doing this freeform. I'm totally unprepared. Here we go. F, you put the dollar into the machine, and it spit out a coin. What do we do with the coin? Well, we pick it up. I'm holding the coin. You can kind of see it against the Mr. Sprinkle machine here. Now, there's a couple of arcade machines here. There's this one. It says insert coin. You can't. Like, you try to insert coin, it doesn't let you. So this, you can't, this doesn't work. There is a second arcade machine in this building. And that machine is right over here in the break room. So if we turn on the light in the break room, we will soon see. There's this machine here, Lair of the Unliving. You turn that one on, and it's another insert coin. The difference is, if I use my use and just press and hold, you'll see that the coin shows up as potentially used here. And if I let go of it, you'll see what happens. This will trigger the badge. Doing this will trigger the secret badge, and it will also trigger something else that we will see in a second. Here we go. Oh no, a skull. And what's that? What is that? Whoa. Well, the red light event is not part of it. That was just the ghost being a ghost. Yeah, so we have a visitor to the diner, and once you have this appear, you should have unlocked the secret badge. Now, I know in the Point Hope thing, there's been all sorts of people saying, oh, something didn't work. It generally works. Like, I can't swear that it'll work every single time because, like, I don't know. But it should work. And if it didn't work first time, try again. This should have unlocked the secret badge, and it should unlock the secret badge for everybody in your party if you have a party of more than one person. So there you go. Secret badge. Let's wrap it up here. Head back. Just guess spirit, because I didn't even try. And I didn't get the message. You will get a pop-up message that says Ghost in the Machine that you've unlocked. And at that point, it was a poltergeist, by the way. At that point, you can go to the edit, and it is this little ghost icon here that will show the Ghost in the Machine card. Be sure to check out my Point Hope video for the other secret badge right here. Bye.